Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the eighth episode of Goblin Slayer. And the previous episode was just absolute insanity all around with our group taking on the Goblin champion. We saw the shape that the priestess is in, and especially Goblin Slayer. Like he definitely got the worst of it all. I mean, we saw the man just pass out, just collapse at the end of the previous episode. We know the priestess is going to be okay. She's alive. But the Goblin Slayer, on the other hand, like he's not in the best of shape right now. So yeah, we're going to see what we have with this episode, everyone. We're starting after the opening at a minute and 30 seconds, and we're going to hop into this in three, two, one, play. This has to be him. This has to be the Goblin Slayer. He looks just like a normal kid. Of course, his master's like the biggest douche too. Yeah, this has to be him. Especially after like him collapsing, he's probably like in a state of unconsciousness right now. Or yeah, this is what they do a lot of the times with these kinds of things. Jeez, man, why didn't you take your sister and run? Like, why didn't you like? He's a kid. But I guess you could say this is what shaped him into the kind of person he is today. Look at his master. He looks like Master Splitter. It all begins with whether or not you're going to do something. So take action. What the hell? Blood just dripped from that. Wait, what? His master's pretty cuckoo. Oh my god. Okay, so that was his blood dripping from the thing, but just the timing of it, I was like, wait, blood just dripped from that icicle. I was tripping. His master looks like a almost like a goblin or an ogre. Like doesn't he? Like he looks man's there he is without all of his armor on and shit. This is the first well, I mean we saw him as a kid right there, but look I mean he looks kind of like your normal I mean besides all like this like look at all the scars and shit. And there's the priestess right by his side, man. Oh. Wow, though like our first time though seeing him without all that armor on. That's there's a sword maiden without her blindfold thing on too. Oh, she was in here too. That's probably maybe how he lived, or how he, is even alive right now. Resurrection. So he died. He did die. He actually died. I figured even if he died or if it was like terrible shape like he was in, I knew he was gonna be okay. It's fucking goblins, dude. Dude, he has scars. Like there's not one place on his body that doesn't have a scar. Literally. But I mean, what she had to go through from goblins, I like, she's like she was. I don't even want to go into details with it. I don't think we should go into details with it. The Goblin Slayer didn't even want to hear the details. Like he knew already. But he kind of looks like your, there's nothing like too special about him. His look, he kind of has like your normal look, right? Like the woman who defeated the Demon Lord. But I mean, even if they're goblins, if that happened to you, like that would, no matter what kind of creature or whatever it was, like that would scar you, like So it's understandable. She was like happy at first that he's awake, that he's alive, and all that, but but now she's just like she went straight to embarrassment. This man, this man slept with the priestess and the sword maiden, yo. Like, what a lucky guy. Like this shows you don't have to be anything too special for some women. Well, I mean he is kind of special, but you like I mean in like terms of like looks and the way he acts and personality and all that. Like, but I mean they do get this good sense of protection from him. So I mean that's one big thing as well. Probably the biggest thing, especially the priestess. The others, I mean, they didn't get the worst of it like the priestess and the and Goblin Slayer did, but everyone's good. Everyone's good. So everyone's good. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. So the canary's good as well. And apparently, like the canary, like when we saw the canary's eye like opening and shutting at the end of the previous episode, there was supposed to be the credits scrolling under, yeah, and Crunchyroll fucked up. They're gonna go right back to right back to adventuring, right back to going out there. They don't want to waste any time. To them, like enough time's already been wasted by the time they've been out out of action. Ah, facts, facts for sure. There's the canary. I think that was the same one. I have a feeling they're not gonna take that as they're not gonna let them go down there by themselves. They're gonna go with them. Oh, maybe not. I thought Goblin Slayer was not gonna have that. Like, yeah, he definitely needs to get that equipment repaired, or some. I don't think he'll get some new equipment, but that's how he always is. Dude, isn't it weird though seeing him without his armor on though? Like, I mean, I mean, I was actually I kind of like his appearance outside of the armor and all that, but like it's still weird seeing him like outside of it. Ah. I guess you're right. I guess I did do that. Come on, man. Come on. Jeez. There comes the Goblin Slayer. Like, yeah, see, like we don't see him in other like we never see him with regular kind of attire on, or just like how quickly that guy's whole thing changed, right? Like when he set his shit on there. And perfect, perfect, perfect. That's her man. Yeah, it was like that guy switched up so quick once he was there. Umai sugoi. And that's how ice cream was created. That's kind of cool though. He's been around. He's been around the block, you know. Way more than a few times. I wonder if we're gonna see that Goblin champion again, though. I mean, they were like scared, like shitless after what we saw with the Goblin Slayer. But like, he ripped his freaking eye out. Because we did see them flee. Still have to walk no matter how scared I am. And his master, like you could say, was a freaking weirdo or psycho, whatever. But I mean, you gotta give him some credit too for the kind of person fighter he's been, warrior, whatever you want to say, he's shaped up to be today, and how he approaches these situations now. At least that's how I see it. Oh. Brain freeze. Oh, what's up? Hey. Wait, Goblin Slayer summoned them? Or wanted them? Oh, he did. I think they said he wrote a letter or something. You should have even had to ask. Like, catching up with Cowgirl. So it's been a bit since he's been back. And that's like one of my biggest fears. Like, while he's gone, like if something was to happen to her, like, and he wasn't there, or maybe it's too late, or just that's like one of my biggest fears with this series. Oh, they're back in action, everyone, all together again. Didn't waste any time. It didn't take long. Does he have like sugar in there or something? Or I mean, he said he had to be very fine. So he said he could buy it in the town. What the heck is this? Yeah, yeah. definitely, definitely creature of chaos. Ugh. Oh, wow. Disintegrate. Wow. It would just wreck it. And the instinct and the reaction time too that it has, or like the ability to sense it. Mm. He might use whatever he has in that in that bag. He was going to use for goblins, but he wants to test it out here. Nice. That third base slide. Nice. Perfect. Great teamwork. Flour. Okay, so not sugar, flour. Yeah, look at this teamwork, man. This might be the best teamwork we've saw them have yet. I mean, their teamwork's usually on point, but it's pretty good. Ooh, looks like a giant meatball. Whoa! My God. Yeah. Probably better that you did try this first to get something like that, other than oh my, jeez. Imagine that against the goblins, like that. Yeah, I'm gonna need a breakdown or something. There's a lot of fine powder in the air in an enclosed space, and there's a spark. But that was like a massive explosion. It'd be useless against the goblins? I mean, they got it on the first shot. They did it pretty efficiently. Mirror. And there's definitely something up with it, like some kind of magic or something. Yeah, wasn't even necessarily the giant eyeball, but what laid behind it. So yeah, man, pretty good episode. The gang already back in action. Like they did not take any time at all. But we know the Goblin Slayer, the Sword Maiden actually was the one who cast like the resurrection magic on him. So I knew he was either like I didn't think he was like actually dead. Um, but I just thought maybe unconscious or he just took a. We know he took a big ass beating, but I figured he's gonna be okay no matter what. But he actually did die, and the Sword Maiden brought him back. So that magic was cast on him. But seeing him, his younger self, seeing his master even as well, it makes sense. You know why he's kind of shaped the way he is now, or why the way he is. Um, compared to how he was then. So the master, like I said, might have been like a weirdo or psycho. At least that's how I saw him. Like, but also you got to give him some credit. Like I said before, you know, uh, and also just seeing him without his armor, it's weird. It's weird, isn't it? Like, but I mean, he's not. He kind of has your normal look, right? All the scars though, as well, and just yeah, man. Um, just seeing everyone back together again. It didn't take very long, but it was nice. I love this group so much. I've said that so many times, and seeing them work together after what we had in the previous episode. Uh, wow, it was nice. It was nice. Next time, there and back again. So we'll see what we have with that episode. But it seems like everything is good again. Didn't uh, take very long, like I said, but uh, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff, I must say. So yeah, that about does it for this episode of Goblin Slayer. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace.